ladies and gents. Thanks for tuning in for Banter of Brothers. I'm Jimmy from the Banter of Brothers. My first shout out has to go to Adam and his daughter Kira, who are listening. Thanks for tuning in, guys. If you're here for the first time like me, it's great to be here. Massive thanks to Radio St Helier for having us here. I'd also like to invite...
I'm with you as well today. Yeah, they've paid me to come in.
Brilliant.
I got the same amount that I got last week. They doubled it, nothing. Yeah, I'm with you for the next hour. And also we have one of our superstars of Radio St Helier. He can't make it, so Andy turned up.
Thanks for that, David.
And we're going to have a conversation with you about what you've been up to in the last couple of years.
Sounds great. Not even 10 months.
Can we talk about it on radio, can we?
Some of it.
Yeah,
we can censor bits out, can't we, Andy?
Yeah. Okay, I think so.
We pre-watershed now, aren't we?
And it's the Band of Brothers.
The Band of Brothers.
Yeah.
So it's obviously, Pete, this is a new show,
right?
And you need to kind of let everyone know what it's all about.
Yeah, so Band of Brothers, for those who aren't aware of what we're doing, we're a grassroots Sutton organisation. I've lived in the borough most of my life, and having gone through a troubled time in my life, I sort of felt like there was synergy to get a group of people together, group of men together that have gone through similar or slightly different experiences. So started with me and a good friend of mine just taking a walk the first time, just over 10 months ago now. And in the last 10 months, we've gone from walk and talks to a number of other different events. We've got a retro gaming event coming on. We do lots of like social events. We've got an allotment now, so we do some gardening events. Just loads of different ways to get people involved in what we're doing. We're doing men's mental health huddles. We're getting involved in an awareness week later on in the year. There's loads of exciting projects coming up that we've tried to sort of open the conversation and start the conversation with as many different people really through that as possible.
So two of you started. How many brothers in the band at the moment?
There are 4.
I
was going to say there are 4 bros. Yeah,
right. Okay.
I'm the bald one.
So we know which one you are.
Yeah,
and,
the good-looking one. Sorry, John, if you're listening.
And how often do you meet up?
So it started off as a once-a-week thing on a Wednesday, starting at Carshalton Beaches. Now we have 2 walk and talks a week. We're just about to expand that to 4. And then there's a number of other different events. So as much as kind of daily now.
And you try and meet people around the Carshalton, Wallington area?
Yeah, so being grassroots to Sutton, obviously we try and get people that are local, who have perhaps, like me, got an addiction problem. I'm 194 days sober today. So perhaps somebody comes in who's got a drink problem and wants to kind of, talk to somebody like-minded. And I'm not a mental health professional by any means in the imagination. For me, it's more that peer-to-peer support, that relatability.
Lived experience, basically.
Lived experience, exactly that, yeah. So what do they call it? The School of Life, right?
School of Life, yeah.
I've probably got the degree in the School of Life, but that's the only degree I've got.
They call it heart to heart.
So how many men a week are we talking at the moment?
It varies. I mean, if you've ever tried to organise a social with the lads, right, it's always a tricky one. Sometimes they go, oh, yeah, I'm up for that, and then it gets to the day people have forgotten or work takes over, it's cold, it's raining. Even last week we were walking around in the dreary weather. But, sent out a message to the group saying, guys, don't let the rain put you off. If that's all it is, this, kind of stopping you or to look past it, because we don't melt in the rain, right? In fact, actually, a couple of the guys have got taller, I'm sure, since last week.
And if they're interested, they can go to your website?
Yeah, www.thebandofbrothers.org.uk. Get it right. And then, literally, people could just come down. You can WhatsApp us through the website. You can drop a message if you don't want to have a chat. It's easy.
I was just going to say, do you invite them to meet you beforehand or speak to you beforehand?
So some people are a little bit apprehensive if, they don't know what we're about or they don't know anyone. We do catch up with people on a sort of one-to-one basis first, just to kind of build that sort of trust or the kind of the bond of relationship. But yeah, I mean, essentially we started as a group of two and then a massive group of strangers that we've all actually become friends, or as cheesy as it sounds, as cliche as it sounds, we are brothers now,
Yeah. And the band is bigger. You started 10 months ago.
10 months ago, yeah. Bob is almost one.
Right.
I get a sniffle in my voice every time I say that, We're going to have a little party,
Right.
So obviously it won't be any alcohol for me, but it'll be great.
Don't worry, me and Andy can help you with that. I was going to
say, you can help out with that one.
You can watch us drink it.
Yeah, happy days. Yeah.
And
the Guinness Zero's lovely, so I'll drink one of those.
and the guys that started with you initially, are some of them still with you?
Yeah, all of them are still with. Yeah,
right,
yeah, all still with us. Yeah, I mean, much to their bemusement, they're still with me. Yeah, right. I'm sure they sometimes think, "Oh, what we do with this lunatic again?" But yeah, no, it's great. So there's Matt, there's Ben, there's John, and then there's myself, and then the groups have just grown and come on from strength to strength.
I'm going to ask you a stupid question now.
There's no such thing.
Yeah, this one.
There is when David asked him.
Right, this is a stupid question, right? Do any of them bring along their wives or girlfriends, or have you got any women that join you? Or?
Yeah, so interestingly...
it's not a stupid question.
No, definitely not. So interestingly, we ran a couple of walks and talks where we were having some refreshment afterwards, and for some people that's a beer, for some it's a cup of tea, for some it's a zero, like me. Yeah. And then interestingly, a couple of the guys started sort of having wives or partners turning up and stuff. So we started to look at it and thought, do you know what we need to do here? Actually, we need to kind of change this vibe a little bit and maybe do a Bob's plus one, like a social sort of plus one event, because the amount of women who come up to me and say, Jimmy, what you're doing is great, you and the guys, but where's the women's one, or where's the support for women? And I don't want to be divisive here, but I think we'd help anybody because we're human at the end of the day, right? If people say, Banter of Brothers, it's all about blokes, you don't help out women. That's not the case at all. Far from it, in fact, actually. But what we do try to do is provide that platform there for men, because actually, if you look around, there's not many things like that for men. But yeah, I mean, it does go the other way when you bring women into the conversation. Some men then start to become a bit reserved and kind of hold back a little bit.
It's the bravado, isn't it? Because men, it's that kind of evolutionary thing of being the hunter and the gatherer and the provider that you don't want to see to be weak.
It's also like that image of protection and not showing your weakness or your vulnerability. I mean, it's incredible. We've had loads of different conversations with loads of different guys, and when we talk at say Sutton Soup, for example, or a public event like that, shout out to Peter and Jeff if they're listening today. Thank you for your help as always. Sutton Soup's a great organisation. A lot of people come down and they want to learn about what's going on in their local community. People, after we gave our presentation back in October of last year where we won, people were coming up to us just, respect for what you're doing, really chuffed, really proud for you, really good, work and all that kind of stuff. But people were starting to share their own vulnerabilities and their own stories based on the fact I've pretty much got on stage and said, look, I've gone through a troubled time. This is me. This is why we're doing it. Put your money in, put your token in my box. And that's not a euphemism, but put your token in my box and let me have your vote, please. And we came out with it. But actually the heartwarming stuff was people coming up to us at the end or in the break saying, great work, guys. Well done. And whether that was, the old fist clench, Spud, or whether it was the other way where people were shaking our hands. The sense of people being in awe of what we were doing was really the message there, and actually before that we were kind of if it works, if it takes off, and that actually instilled our faith or our confidence. This isn't an if, this is a when. And then we had a really different sort of problem to deal with, which is how do we scale this up? How do we make Bob grow?
So I was thinking, with obviously women getting involved, do you think it's to do with the fact that men were coming home a little bit happier? And they're like, why is he happy? Well, what have I got to do?
Because they were involved or not.
Brilliant. I mean, it's so hard, right, to kind of quantify it. But, the idea of the group is that we have that chance to have that serious time to talk about whatever's troubling somebody. And that can range from so many different things. I mean, I don't want to betray any confidences or anything like that, but the sessions, like the walks and talks especially, we go for a sort of an hour's walk. We could be talking about all sorts of things, from issues with kids because most of the guys have got children. Some are still with, mum and sort of live full time with their children, and sometimes they've come from a broken relationship and they've got the sort of the contact or the access arrangements. So sometimes it's those kind of problems that come to the group. Sometimes it's about work. We've got entrepreneurs that, share their sort of business struggles and stuff. And, I've built a business myself or a few businesses, so I get that side of it as well. Sometimes we talk about some really random stuff as well. We were talking about like COVID conspiracy theories yeah, exactly. I mean, the kind of the range of stuff that gets covered on these walks is
without
unreal.
Mentioning anybody's name.
Yeah, for sure.
And people that have joined your group.
Yeah.
Have they come up and said to you, this is a great benefit to me?
Yeah.
Have they said, if you weren't here...
We've had a lot of conversations like that.
Different route.
Yeah, I don't want to be too dark, and I don't want to take the conversation that way. But actually, when we first started it, we said, look, if we can save one life, because we're big about suicide, and there's a lot of statistics out there. 84 people in the UK every day take their own life. 3 and 4 of those are men. So it's quite a difficult subject to breach. But actually, when we first started, I was going through still quite a rocky time, and I even considered doing it. And I said to the guys, you know what, this has saved my own life, let alone anyone else's.
Yeah, it can be a dark subject to talk about. I know about it myself because my neighbour, his son, it's, as you say, 84 people a day. Yeah. And it's not that it's got to be confronted, but it's out there. And, people, they take that route because of their lifestyle, or they've lost a job. Or
I think men tend to see that as the way out because there isn't the opportunity to talk about it. And there's always been that stigma, isn't it, with men, is that you don't talk about what's going on. And it's good that that's changing now, right?
Yeah, I mean, I sort of celebrate the fact that mental health, and men's mental health particularly, has become a bit of an on-trend or a buzz topic. I think the danger of it is that if the buzz or the trend changes, does that mean that all these men suddenly get dropped? And I think that's the important work that we're trying to do in sort of becoming a sustainable, scalable kind of organisation, is that actually, even if the subject doesn't become quite as widespread anymore, there's still the support there for men to join. But yeah, I mean, I think it's great that people are talking about things. And, if you talk about the historical kind of side of life, a lot of people in the 70s, 80s, 90s didn't talk about mental health. And, there were loads of people that weren't statemented with neurodivergency. And in the last 5 or 10 years, certain things have become more kind of to the forefront, and, things are diagnosed and all that kind of stuff. So I think, it's incredible where we've come. And I think, we're in a good place. But this, as always, still so much more work to do, right?
Got a feeling I'll see you later. just like you're supposed to. Hey, boy, I ain't got nothing more to say, 'cause you just make me wanna play. I don't know what it is that makes me feel like this. Don't know. Gotta be a superstar. All eyes on you. All eyes on you. Just wanna play. I don't know what it is that makes me feel like this. I don't know who you are, but you must be some kind of superstar. 'Cause you got all eyes on you no matter where you are. You just want some. I don't know what it is that makes me feel like this. I don't know who you are, but you must be some kind of superstar. 'Cause you got all eyes on you no matter where you are. You just want all eyes on you.
Listen on your smart speaker at home. Just ask it to play Radio St Helier.
You give your hand to me, and then you say hello, and I can hardly speak. My heart is beating so, and anyone can tell. You think you know me well, but you don't know me. No, you don't know me. No, you don't know the one who dreams of you at night and longs to kiss your lips and longs to hold you tight. Oh, I'm just a friend, that's all I've ever been, 'cause you don't know me. For I never knew the art of making love, though my heart aches with love for you. Afraid and shy, I let my chance go by, a chance that you might love me too. You give your hand to me, and then you say goodbye. I watch you walk away beside the lucky guy. Oh, to never, never know the one who loved you so. Well, you don't know me. Afraid and shy, I let my chance go by, a chance that you might love me too. Oh, you give your hand to me, and then you say goodbye. I watch you walk away beside the lucky guy. Oh, you never, never know the one who loved you so. Well, you don't know me. You don't love me. You don't love me.
If you want to interact with the show, you can do so in a number of ways. You can send us some requests in, which would be brilliant. Now, you can do that by dropping us an email to studio@radiosthelier.co.uk. If you want to use the old blower, you can, 0208 296 2259. Or you can do what John has done, and you can send us a WhatsApp to 07793 178 918. Whether that's to request a song, talk about what mental health means to you, what's helped you, what's made you feel better. Now John says, James, the good-looking one, and he means you, Jimmy, doesn't he? James, the good-looking one, I don't think so. See you tonight for Monday's walk.
Yeah, so for those of you who aren't aware of what we do, one of the events that we run are walk and talks, as I alluded to earlier, and we have a walk and talk starting at 6:30, so we usually meet for about 6:15 in Sutton High Street on a Monday, every Monday, including tonight. So John will be there for that. John, I'm definitely way better looking than you, but I think maybe Matt or Ben is going to come in now and say that they might be better looking as well. So it'll be interesting to see the bravado that goes on with this.
So over the course, I mean, this show's going to become a regular feature. Now, the plan is to kind of bring professionals in to talk about them and talk about sort of different coping strategies, maybe, and talk about how you can kind of turn the tide, really.
Yeah, so the idea of Banter of Brothers is to really start the conversation. And, you know, we've talked about it in the breaks and stuff. You know, it's really important to get people to that position where they feel that they can open up, they can be heard and seen, and that somebody has the ability to, you know, hear what they're saying, but actually understand or kind of have that empathy or you know, that peer-to-peer kind of support. And a lot of the work, if not all of the work that we do at Band of Brothers is exactly that. It's that peer-to-peer relatability to help people navigate the tough times in life. So that's the idea of the podcast, is to open the conversation, to reach other people who perhaps haven't heard of Band of Brothers or have heard of us from a distance and maybe don't know exactly what we do or why we do it, to share our own personal experiences as well as those of the kind of the wider group, and some professional input in terms of how to perhaps, you know, navigate certain situations in life, whether that be, you know, mindfulness or journaling, gratitude, you know, whether that be waking up at a regular time, going to bed at a regular time, sleep, nutrition, because it all plays a massive part in the process. And then you've got the other side, you know, with mental health comes, you know, often financial problems or instability, homelessness, you know, addictions, things like that. So it's a holistic kind of way of looking at the problem, if you like, of mental health, which is a huge umbrella.
Because sometimes just breaking a cycle and changing a habit can make a massive difference, right?
100%, yeah. I speak from personal experience, 100%.
Even, you know, because what I find, I mean, everyone has a slump, you know, and there's a slump, and there's a slump you can't get out of.
Right.
And sometimes the best thing you can do is, and as hard as it is sometimes to kind of fight the instinct to do the same things over and over again, is to do something different. Whether it be to get up an hour earlier every day, whether it be to walk to work instead of getting a bus, or it's like, even if it is that simple, and just trying to form a new habit which kind of changes the focus a little bit.
Yeah, exactly that. I mean, even just, you know, 5 minutes of walking a day, if you're not somebody that walks currently, just walking 5 minutes a day, you know, taking the stairs instead of a lift if you're able to, you know, walking to the train station instead of riding the bus to the train station, or even just jumping on on an Uber Lion bike, for example, for a 5-minute bike ride. Getting that physical activity going, getting the, you know, the feel good, the endorphins going off of that is enough to already kind of change things. I think I read somewhere they say you have to do something 28 times before it becomes a habit. But I try and encourage people to take it sort of day by day, step by step, because actually if you think about sort of doing something for a month, that sounds like a huge task, right?
Well, see, I think that's the hardest thing. I mean, you know, we're in January. A lot of people do January resolutions.
Yeah,
and I've never been a fan of that, right? Because I think January is literally the worst month. It should be the month you take up new things, not get rid of things.
Get on the sauce hard,
but a lot of the time, the reason why these resolutions don't stick is because you're giving yourself an unrealistic target, saying,
for sure,
I want to give up all meat. So rather than just say, look, I'm going to try and have one less steak a week, and you make it incremental, make it smaller, give yourself small challenges, and then over the course of time, those things build into much bigger things. And I think a lot of the time, people, particularly when they're having struggles mentally, is they try and change everything all at once, and that's just not the way to do it.
It's just not sustainable, to be honest. If you try and take one avenue, as you say, and sort of build it up slowly but surely like that, it's obviously going to be a lot more sustainable. But to change your whole life overnight and then try and expect to do that for months or years on end, it's almost impossible.
No, you need to form new habits and change everything around it.
And as basic as it sounds, even just having like a habit tracker is great for that. So, you know, with the drinking, for example, for me, shout out to Dry Try Dry app. That's what I use. You can track kind of how many units you're not drinking, how much money you've saved from not drinking those units, how many calories and stuff you've not consumed. And, it gives you like little badges or kind of awards, for want of a better word, for, certain milestones, being dry for 7 days, 14 days, 28 days, that kind of thing. As basic as it sounds, it's that like McDonald's mentality, right? With the stars on the badges, everyone wants to have the 5 stars. And it's the same thing, as much as we're all men, we like that recognition, of having that, that milestone, badge or kind of honour or whatever.
So, Dave, I want to ask you, because you're a slightly different generation to us. A whole next generation.
I think that's Andy's way of calling you old, Dave.
Yeah. Am I too old to be a pensioner? 'Cause you can be too old, can't you?
Yeah.
When does it stop? Tell us.
Yeah,
There is an endpoint.
yeah.
Now, the reason I bring it up is
Just so your listeners know, right, I'm closer to 80 than I am to 70. That might help.
You can be any
you
age
come from
to be a
you come
brother.
from a different kind of mindset, though, because from your generation, you didn't talk about these things with other men, did you?
It's true what you say, but because there wasn't the internet and because there wasn't mobile phones and all the WhatsApp and this and that, when you had to talk, you didn't do it through a phone. You had to speak to somebody. Right now at school,
But but men really of your kind of generation, it wasn't something you did, though, was it?
It was always kept in, yeah. And with Jimmy being here today, it's opened my eyes a little bit. Certain things that he said. And perhaps this is what's going to happen in the future, that if you try and educate these people, come and speak to us or just come and join us for a walk, it will help them.
Thanks, Dave.
Oh, by the way, where are you going to meet tonight in Sutton High Street?
Sutton High Street. So we meet just above the H&M shop.
Oh, right.
So the space is called Oru. So it's the Times Square shopping centre.
Yeah, okay.
More than welcome to come down if you want.
Yeah.
More than welcome.
I'd love to.
Yeah.
What sort of age range of men are you getting?
That's great. So
is it varied?
It very much is varied.
Am I too old to come?
No, you're definitely not. You're definitely not. No, not at all. So we try and be as inclusive as possible. And I know that sounds really cliche, but we've got members as kind of, I'm 40, so I would say as young as like late 20s, all the way up to chaps in their 70s. So you're definitely not too old to come down. I think the great thing is we've got a real kind of mixture of different people from different backgrounds, and I think that makes for a really interesting time in terms of conversation. We do have a lot of laughs and jokes. I mean, the word banter for some people in their heads kind of conjures up different mindsets, right? But I think, we do have a bit of banter. We do have a laugh and a giggle.
Is there a common thing that some of the guys say to you, I'm out of work, or I've been made redundant, or I've just got divorced? Is there something that appears to be
I think it's
common?
difficult because everybody goes through
through
different things in life. Yeah, I think...
If there's one issue, is it...
I think if you had to sort of pull it down to like a majority kind of issue type, kind of answer like that to your question, I would say a lot of the time it comes from kind of work problems or relationship problems. Right. But, everybody's journey is different. And as much as I've got, relatable experience in a lot of the things that we could probably sit here and talk about from my own personal experience, everybody's journey is different. And I think that's the point. We need to celebrate the uniqueness and the difference that everybody comes with or brings, whilst trying to support one another as well. So we try to have that, forge that friendship and that connection to hear each other, to hear each other's stories and to empathise, really.
I've been made redundant 3 times.
Right.
Believe it or not, yeah.
Wow. They call it sacked, mate.
Yeah.
They did spell redundancy, so I know, and
I mean, it's a real problem for a lot of people,
and at
right?
the time, we took on quite a big mortgage.
Yeah.
And 6 months later...
You're panicking.
I was made redundant. Luckily, we had some savings, but I can understand that, you get into a situation where overnight it just changes, doesn't it? I was in quite a successful job.
Yeah.
Earning
good money. Yep.
And then we don't want you anymore.
Yeah, I think there's the hidden side to like redundancy as well. So as much as it has the financial implication, you start to question perhaps your identity, your self-worth. You start to think, oh, am I not good enough anymore, And I think this is the problem when people present with essentially a scenario, I don't want to say a problem, but they present with a scenario that's going on in their life, you have to look at the immediately obvious thing of, oh, this person perhaps is struggling with their finances, because obviously that's the immediate kind of thing that comes into the head. But then you also need to think about the sort of the side sort of other angles, you know, take yourself out of the box and kind of have that more holistic approach, right? Because actually for a lot of people, it's that struggle of not having the money, but then, you know, again, I don't like to play into sort of stereotypes, but as men, we're protectors, we're facilitators, you know, there's that perhaps, you know, if I can coin it, the old school way of looking at it. As a man, I'm here to protect and provide for my family, right? Yeah. And then suddenly as a man, you aren't able to do that because of no fault of your own, because somebody else has come in with this bad news. And you're like, whoa, hang on a minute, I've got a big problem now. And then you start to question your ability in your family life in terms of if you've got children, for example, how you then provide for them without, you know, the work. And I think actually just going out and doing a day's graft is just good for the soul, it's good for the mind, it's good for the self-esteem, you know, as well as the pocket, ideally.
The guys that come along, do they bring along any of their members of families at the moment, sons or daughters?
So we are, in the longer term, looking to take Banter of Brothers into schools and talk to boys, particularly from sort of 13 onwards, to guide them around difficult subjects and kind of, again, open the conversation, because that's what I really kind of sort of see our mission as being, is just starting that conversation around like misogyny, violence against women and girls. You know, as Banter of Brothers, we sort of campaigning on a safety charter at the moment for safety of women in and across the borough of Sutton. And the week before, we had our youngest member come and join us, who was almost 13. So we started to already get to that kind of vision where we're getting some younger folk around. We've had it before where chaps have come down to the walk and they've brought the dog, you know, and the pet comes wandering with us as well. And there's probably some synergy just to do like a dogs only walk, you know. So at least we're inclusive, you know, if we're taking men and then, you know, dogs, and then, you know, you can bring your plus one and bring your wife or your partner, your girlfriend or your Friday night, whatever, you know, it's all good.
Your Friday night.
With the 13-year-old, did he come by himself, did he?
No, he came with his dad. Yeah. And for safeguarding reasons, obviously, like we blurred his picture out on Facebook and stuff when we went on social media with it. But for me, the accolade there, and I'm sure I speak for all of us on the kind of the board that runs Banter of Brothers, it's great to see that that's already started to become possible, you know, that we're reaching some of the younger people.
Because I think it is important that the earlier you realise that there's help out there, the better it is. Because, I speak from experience with my daughter at the moment, that there is nothing really for anyone under the age of 18 in terms of mental health support in this country. 100%. I mean, the waiting list for CAMHS at the moment is sitting at like 8 months, which to me is insane. That, you know, you can be 11, 12, 13 years old, have a mental breakdown, and you've got to go on a waiting list for 8 months before you can speak to anyone.
Yeah. I think we're incredibly fortunate to have the NHS, and I'm not into bashing at all, but the waiting lists for these services are certainly, you know, overwhelmed. And I think that's the difficulty, and why organisations and groups like what we're doing at Banter of Brothers then have a value, because people can come down and get that sort of level of support and the level of signposting perhaps that they weren't aware of before coming down.
We've got a request in from John, so we're going to play some Dire Straits.
walk all night. Here comes Johnny, gonna tell you the story. Hand me now my walking shoes. Here comes Johnny with the power and the glory. Backbeat, the talking blues. He got the action, he got the motion. And the boy can play the dedication, devotion, the turning all the night time into the day. The song about a single on a woman. They do the song about the night. Then they do the walk. Do the walk all night. Yeah, you do the walk all night. Here comes Johnny singing oldies goldies. Me Papa Lula, baby, what I say. Here comes Johnny singing, I got a woman down in the tunnel trying to make it pay. He got the action, he got the motion. Oh yeah, the boy can play the dedication, devotion, the turning all the night time into the day. And after all the violence and double talk, it's just a song in all the trouble and the strife. You do the walk. Yeah, you do the walk all night. You do the walk all night. Woo.
Banter of Brothers, real talk on Radio St Helier.
Stay with me, my love. I hope you'll always be right here by my side. If ever I need you, oh my love, in your arms, I feel so safe and so secure. Every day is such a perfect day to spend along with you. I will follow you. Will you follow me? All the days and nights that we know will be. I will stay with you. Will you stay with me? Just one single tear in each passing year. With the dawn, oh, I see so very clearly now. All my fears are drifting by me so slowly now, fading away. I can see the night is long, but you are here. Close a hand, though I'm better for the smile you give. And while I live, I will follow you. Will you follow me? All the days and nights that we know will be. I will stay with you. Will you stay with me? Just one single tear in each passing year there will be.
while we're on the subject, actually, of
I
younger...
just realised that's a good title for a song, isn't it? Follow you, follow me.
Yeah. While we're on the subject of younger people and getting support for mental health and wider issues, I'd like to do a bit of a shout out to a young lad who's very passionate about mental health as well, called Jake, who runs a group called The Percenters. Met with Jake a few times and really inspired by what he's doing. So for those of you that are interested in listening, www.thepercenters, percenters.co.uk. And if you're listening, Jake, hey.
And that's specifically because I met Jake on Thursday as well, and it's specifically between sort of 18 and 26, focused
Correct.
on that kind of age group.
Yes.
And also they're very specialised lived experience with those that have had additional medical needs and not had the mental health support that went with it.
Exactly.
But yeah, no, definitely worth checking out if you're in that age group, and or if you've got someone in your family that's in that age group and needs that a little little help. And you know, I spoke to him for half an hour, and I already felt like he's on it. He's on the ball. He knows exactly
really
what
is.
he's doing, and we will have him in here very soon. To
Look
talk
forward
about
to
what he
listening to that one,
does.
actually.
That'd be awesome. And so we've managed to burn through an hour pretty quickly, haven't we?
Yeah, well done, Jimmy.
And going back to this evening's walk, generally for an hour, but they stay around for longer, do they?
Yeah, so we generally walk
go
for
for a pizza
an
or-
hour, and
yeah.
then we go for a drink, or you know, non-alcoholic or alcoholic, whatever
Yeah.
people want. Sometimes it's just a coffee. In Sutton, we usually go to like a coffee shop. We'll have a chat for again about an hour. So it's a group setting as well as in the walks. Generally, people pair off in twos because obviously the width of like pavements and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's sort of a bit more like 1-to-1 as a pair, and then we sort of meet as a group for the drinks afterwards. But there's no requirement to do both.
Yeah. And do you know how many might turn up tonight? Have you?
I think we're sitting on about 7 or 8 at the moment from the Facebook group, but from the WhatsApp group. But I mean, you know, always welcome to come down, and there's always people that
Past
come
your
last
bedtime,
minute.
isn't it, Dave?
Sorry?
Past your
6.
bedtime, isn't it? Got to get granddaddy's cocoa and get in bed by then, haven't we?
The good thing is, touch wood, there's
Do
no
you know,
rain.
do you know,
tonight.
I'm waiting for all the other jokes, but I remember we're on radio.
Yeah, the good thing is the weather isn't against us tonight, so hopefully we'll have a few more turn in as well.
And you just remind you meet up every week. It's every week.
Every Wednesday, every Monday at Sutton, yes.
And
Every
it's Wednesday at Coshawton
every
Beaches.
Wednesday in Coshawton Beaches, and then in February we're starting 2 walks, one in Redhill, one in Reigate. So that'll be on a Thursday night.
Both on Thursday.
Yeah.
Yes.
Are there any other groups like it locally?
There are a lot of different groups,
Other
yeah.
boroughs like Cheam
Yeah, so
Around that
we
way.
have a
Northern.
number of different kind of men's mental health groups, and there are some ladies walking groups as well, all with slightly different.
Can I go on that one?
Yeah, of course, yeah. Get a word in edgeways there, aren't you? Yeah, they're all with slightly different objectives or kind of plans, but yeah, I mean, as a kind of as a sort of holistic term or an umbrella term, all aimed at mental health, not necessarily just for men, some for women as well.
And you're sort of in regular contact with these other groups, or
Yeah, some of them we work with quite collaboratively, others we're aware of but don't necessarily have direct kind of working relationships with. We work with a lot of different organisations across the Sutton Borough as well, not just mental health organisations, but like Sutton Women's Centre, for example, Sutton Council, Sutton DAS, which is the Domestic Abuse Support Service.
Yeah.
So we work with a lot of different organisations. Sutton Mental Health Foundation based in Belmont. So yeah, there's a collaborative kind of working relationship with a number of different organisations in Sutton.
if anybody's interested, can they make a donation to your?
100%, always, yes.
Yeah.
From our website, www.thebandofbrothers.org.uk, the button at the very top of the page, donate, takes you through to our donations page, and we don't get charged for donations, so exactly what you donate is exactly what we get.
Do you get any financial support from Sutton Council in any way?
Not from Sutton Council directly currently. We've got a funding application in through sort of the under the sort of big umbrella of Sutton Council. But yeah, at the moment we've been funded by Sutton Soup. Big love to Sutton Soup again if they're listening. So we in October won £1,230 and 50p.
I still want to know who put the 50p in.
I think it was John.
You think?
If you're listening, John, just say yes
No.
or no on the WhatsApp.
No, he put £1 in and took out 50p.
Yeah,
We needed
that
a
sounds
change.
like John.
Now, this has been good. So this is going to be every couple of weeks, isn't it?
Yes, every couple of weeks on a Monday. So we'll be back here on Monday, the 9th of February, 2 till 3. Please lock it in, listen. You can listen live through the website, which you guys
www.radiosthelier.co.uk.
and then hit the listen live button,
Yep.
Which is awesome. And then the option to play it back for those who can't make the live deal.
Yeah, it'll be on. We'll get it on YouTube. So we'll get it on YouTube in the next 24, 48 hours. It'll be on there for you, and you can
And we
listen
can-
back to your heart's content.
And then we can put it on the Band of Brothers YouTube page as well, which will be awesome.
Yeah,
Great.
fantastic. So we're going to finish with one more song, which is Outcast, and I think this song is pretty
Uplifting.
uplifting. If you have been affected by anything you've heard over the last hour, and I hope it's given you a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel, but there are plenty of people to speak to. You can speak to the chaplaincy right here in the hospital if you're here. You can just pick up your handset and give them a call. They are available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And it's multi-faith, so they're not chaplains based on faith, they're chaplains based on being there to help you. I've been Andy, that's been...
Jimmy.
And I'm still David.
And he's still David. Jimmy will be back in 2 weeks' time. I'll be back tomorrow at 1 o'clock, and David will be here on Wednesday
At 7 o'clock.
at 7 o'clock. Thanks for joining us. See you later.
1, 2, 3. My baby don't mess around because she loves me so, and this I know for sure. But does she really wanna? But can't stand to see me walk out the door. Don't try to fight the feeling, 'cause the thought alone is killing me right now. Thank God for mom and dad for sticking two together, 'cause we don't know
Banter of Brothers, talking life and all others, from serious chats to dead jokes and covers. On Radio St Helier, pull up a chair. It's the Banter of Brothers. Likes to talk, like they care.
Bringing music to your ears. This is Radio St Helier.